Let's make sure everything's working. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, cool. Now streamer mic's working and desktop audio should be working too. Awesome. Should be good. All right, how's it going, everybody? This is Daniel Peterson, Baka Entertainment, and I will be just doing some working on the game today. I don't have anything specific planned other than maybe finishing off some animations. But yeah, I actually just want to just work on the game. Maybe do some lists, some charts, and some animations. Really trying to get this on the road for some testers, so quite a lot to do. My cat wants to say hi too. Hi, Tofu. Hello. Hi, Tofu. Oh, hi, sweetie. Do you want to say hi to the audience? Oh, hellos. Alrighty. So let's see what we got here. First off, I guess this will show a little test of what's been happening. So turn off standalone and just testing in here. So we have the spin attack is back, and we have our whack controls back, and we have the basics of our UI now, which is pretty cool. So we have kind of our UI and cooldowns on the bottom here. We have our holds and turns again, so that's pretty cool, and our basic attacks. Whatever way you're looking will attack in that direction. Of course, right now we have our UI, a lot of it's stand-in, so like the map is not, it's not functional or whatever, but the actual the track state itself is functional. Let's show you real quick. So there are invisible checkpoints in this test map. Well, it shows right there, I guess. Like the floating text is where the invisible checkpoints are. Anyway, so it should show 2 out of 3. I think we made the functionality last time. Yep, there it is. Hey, bounce. I like the little bounce that we have in the UI. But and on the left area over here, we have the kills, deaths, or I guess explosions, and kind of just like the praising comments. And check this out, we actually got in my reverse animation, which is pretty cool. There's a few things we need to do with it for sure. One of them being, like, for instance, this right here, where I'm reversing, but now I'm no longer holding on reverse. So as long as I am currently reversing, it's staying in the reverse animation. So we'll have to add logic just so as soon as I'm no longer pressing reverse, it will just snap back to forward, because it doesn't make any sense to do so. Also, another cool thing we have going on is our borders, which I'll show you right now, actually. So if I run straight into this border, you can see that I have bounced off. That's something that they have in Mario Kart is a really, really good user experience thing. It's just having, like, bouncing borders so that my kart rewrites itself. I can keep on driving and just recover quickly. If I go straight into it, like, that's not going to change my angle, but it at least get me back on track, literally. And since this will be the invisible borders around the track, like if you run to a fence, for instance, you get bounced back into the track area. It'll be really good. Also for recovery's sake, when you get smacked around, that'd be really cool. So that's kind of the idea behind that. I'm trying to see what it looks like when I'm in the air, and let's see what happens when I'm in the air. So I'm gonna do my debug command. Boop. All right, yeah. So for any direction, it will kind of effectively knock me away from it. And get me back on course. I think it's going to be a really cool function. We also have if you are forced, or if you're crowd controlled into a border, that you will take damage. So I'm making something between like probably 5% of your current health damage. That way, if you're a tank, you're still going to be punished. And also, if you are below 5% health damage when you hit a border, you'll just auto explode and reset. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with the fun little border functions. Small things like the sign will also have this material to it, so you'll bounce off the sign. Right now you just kind of clack into it, and you have to full reverse and go back. but for fast recover, for good user experience, we want to have everything that you kind of would run into typically would have this kind of material, like even this like right here, you would be bounce off of it rather than just like sticking, and then now I have to kind of figure out what I'm going to do. Hopefully I don't glitch through. So all the ramps and kind of like other stuff would have this bounce off material too, like we just add in this logic, but without the damage meter. We also have this slowing terrain, which we showed in a few other what was it, streams ago, where you get this rough terrain. Yeah, see, I think you're slowed down by, I think if the debug command is working on the top right, you'll see the speed reduction. Oh, it's not. Everything's zeroed out currently, but when it was, or when we do have it again, that you'll see this speed reduction. And this is our last little bit, which is pretty cool. So we'll have the results screen on this this area to the right here. We'll have the results screen, kind of like Mario Kart. For right now, we want to copy Mario Kart on a few elements, quite a few elements, other than obviously our combat's way different, just to make it more streamlined and to have something to go off of as a solid reference of something that people like playing. But yeah, I really like this cam. We'll definitely need to have AI driving this thing because it's really difficult for me to drive it like this. But anyway, it's a pretty cool function. It looks like I can cut out of that by pressing Y, which is normally how I switch into that screen, so that's interesting. But anyway, lots to do still, but we're getting there. We're trying to get Malboy to 100% here soon. I'm super stoked about getting that done. So right now, I'm basically just trying to wrap up some of his animations and kind of get into a little bit more design documentation off of Miro, which is where we're doing all of our planning. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I can see the comments if anyone's saying anything. Let's see here. I'm gonna do one of these again. Let's see. Let's see. All right, cool. Let's see here. So I have this all animation thing. I want to figure out what I have left. So I have all animation states, and then I have all animations list in my list folder. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do with this. I'm gonna have just I'll have this up right now. I want to wrap up these animations. Let's kind of figure out what I need to do. What I need to do left. So this was kind of showing me, this is a duplication of the animation states, which were these. Now, not all of these will require a new animation, right? So like the ability 2, ability 1, passive might, ultimate might, but taking first place and winning will all both have the celebration animation kind of stuff. So that's not really going to be an issue here. However, I'm gonna go ahead and do the animation states first. Got it. So all animation states, I'm gonna go ahead and write that down because I had some cool ideas for it earlier. Let me go ahead and put it up here from my my handy dandy phone that I was writing on earlier. Let's see, animation. Here we go. Chaos card animation list that I was making while at the gym. I need to have a little my like a phone socket right here on my Cintiq. I think that'd be way cooler to do. Let's see here. Okay, so let me add these animations. All right, so I have. I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, these are all my animation states. So I'll go ahead and add these animation states. In a second, I want to do my animation list real quick. Now that I think about it, so I'll have my idle 1. Alt idle. I think everyone should have an alt idle, maybe even 2. Okay, then we got idle 3 before driving. So this would be basically like at the starting line, kind of like animation. If we have an idle at the starting line, it's kind of what I want to have, and everyone probably only have one for right now anyway, just to keep things a little bit less scoped. All right, so let's do acceleration. We definitely need, everyone needs acceleration. And we have a deceleration state, so acceleration can just be let's see here. I know we have, let's see. From Unreal, just want to verify something real quick. What'd you knock over, Tofu? Oh, silly cat. Okay, so from Unreal, see Mallet Boy, animations. I have my combat animations, reaction animations, basic animations. So we have our montages, our basic states. Let's see here, reaction, consumable grab, and consumable grab. That's right. So our core movement system is a blend space. So let's. I have this additive blend space, and I really like how this came out. I was working on this last stream, where it is the forest to the forest, and so we were just having some issues with a mallet as it's kind of floaty in the hand. That's kind of one of the issues, but I think we can kind of figure that out over time, which should be totally fine. So let me see here. All right, let's see. So as far as the goes, I have my turn right add, turn left add. Okay, so what I can do with this one is I have my idle, right? This is my my vehicle idle, which is a typical animation idle, into this new animation right here, which is idle center add, idle center deceleration, acceleration add. So yeah, I have basically an accelerate and decelerate. I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here and dock it so I can see what I'm doing. So right over here, I'm gonna add acceleration, additive pose. This music sucks. Let me change this real quick. Deceleration additive pose. So that would be this one, I believe. Deceleration additive pose, yes. So, and then we have over here, we have acceleration add left, acceleration add right. So I actually want to probably go ahead and do that. So additive right pose, Luckily, this is all, I only have to do this one time. I just need to define what all is going to be in the game. All the different animations that we'll need for all the different characters. It's important just to know the basics, and then we'll probably have unique animations for each character, but we want to have like a definition of what all that we need. And so we have our deceleration. Let's see here. Add a turn left, and this is world turn left, world turn left. So these are the same. These are the same animations, which is cool. So that's good to know. And then this is decelerate. What is this? This is turn left add. Okay, this is in between. So I'll have in betweens too. So we'll have idle turn left, idle turn right. Goodness. All right. Which this might actually do better if it was over here. But for right now, I like these extreme poses. So I'm going to keep this for right now. So I'll have my additive turn left, additive turn right. Deceleration, additive, deceleration. What do I call this? Front? Center. Okay, center. Center, additive, so I'll add the same thing here. Center. All right. And the cool thing about this is that these are just poses, right? That's why it's so cool about additive, is additive pulls all from this one animation right in the middle, the idle. So all these can just be poses. You don't have to like animate a bunch of different times. It makes so much more sense to do it this way. This is the only issue that I have with it, is I need to IK. I need to like socket and IK the hand to the handle, and the same thing over here, so they're not looking so floaty. That's literally the only gripe I have with this, with doing additive. And so hopefully we'll kind of figure that out soon. I really, really hope so. Like if I would have like modeled the hand to the, you know, but that would be kind of dumb to do that. So there's a lot of poses where he'll need to use his hands separately. Okay, so decelerations. So let's see, deceleration. Right additive. Deceleration left. Additive pose. And so as long as I'm able to make a really, really cool basic idle, and I really like the way it looks and everything, then I can just reuse this on a lot of other stuff. The only the only difference is if I have a character that I want them to have a specific different state. So for instance, if I have a character who is like an Autobot that has like a change state, then I'm going to want to have a more intense blend space where I'm actually adding an animation blend. And that actually might be part of the state machine, honestly, if it's that extreme. But in the most part, I can just add one animation and a bunch of poses, which is really, really cool. I really like additive animations. It saves a lot of time and keeps the scope down. Okay, so then we have our boost animation. And so it would go from our idle to our boost. The cool thing about this idle is this idle works for just typical driving and for just chilling. But we'll definitely have like the acceleration idle for going. But anyway, so let's see here. So I'll do my boost, and I'm gonna call this, we'll do this one as a boost montage. So we have all of these, yeah, actually, like, other than, so the idle 1 plus these will be going in all into this right here, this blend space. So I probably could have split these off into different things like that. So I could do, I just need to make a new bracket, but actually I think it'd be fine. actually. I'll make a new bracket later, I think. I'll just do them all right now for time's sake. Okay, and also alt idle, and idle 3. They're not the main part of his driving around, so these will also be montages. Montage. Montage. All right, I'm gonna share this. Yeah, let's see here. Share. Copy. I'm gonna share this with my my Discord real quick. All right, let's see here. Thanks, dude. Cool. Pat was hanging on the stream. All right, cool. So let's get on to the next thing, which would be, let's see here. Boost montage. Let's see here. We have a reverse. So we have our reverse state and our reverse idle. That's what I have right now. So this is the reverse transition, I called it. So reverse, and this is, I'll do SM for state machine. SM for state machine. Yeah, montage. I probably need to be doing these. Montage. And alt idle is only montage rather than the BS, the blend space, because it's just called. It's not on his main. It's not being called in the blend space like effectively. State machine, blend space. All right, what else we got? I do have a whole list of animations too. Let's see here. So reverse idle. Yeah, reverse idle. So the reverse idle is also state machine, SM. So that's called as an additive, basically, or an addition to my blend space and movements and everything. It's called as when you are going in a negative speed, then you will be reversed. So there is, I think it was interpolation or something like that. Interpolate is like half second or something like that between the animations. So you can kind of drive backwards and let me see here actually. What's it look like? Yeah, it's about a half second of me pressing it and it happening. Or maybe it's just the transition that makes it look like a half second. So the transition really does help it make it look cleaner. Alright, yeah, cool. I like that. And then we have, let's see here, the reverse idle, transition. I might even have times on this, but I don't want each character to feel exactly the same. I want them to same in, like you can tell it's the same game, but play significantly different. And a heavier character might have a longer interpolation time, or at least a slower deceleration time, perhaps. Kind of like smaller characters have more acceleration on most games like that, racing games. All right, so passive. You know, there may actually be a passive animation, so I will put this as maybe, and then I'll put it as a montage. So there might be a passive animation, The whole point of passives is that you don't have to press anything to make that happen. That doesn't mean though, however, that you it won't play an animation. It just means that you won't have to do an input for it to happen. So, all right. So when it comes down to passive, maybe montage. So we have ability 1. So yeah, ability 1 is definitely one of them. Let's see here. I'm just gonna cut this and have, well, this is my combat. Let's see here. Idle move. I actually think I will start just setting this up as just driving. Let's see. So reverse idle, ultimate. For right now, I'll do drifting too. And drifting may just be from this. We were kind of talking about that earlier, where it might just be the extreme pose. That might be a drifting animation. But some characters might have a specific drifting animation. So I'll do drifting left. Whoop. Drifting left, drifting right. So this will be my this will be my actual like movement stuff. Let's see here. So these will be my like locomotion essentially. We'll do a hop. All right, so hop is going to be a locomotion. And this I think for right now anyway, I'll have this as a blend space. This would be part of the blend space. Hop. Jump. Initiate. This will be a state machine, and then we'll have, get rid of these. Okay, so let's see. Drift left, drift right, turn right, turn left. Was that one of them? Did I really not have turn right, turn left? Wow. All right, I'll add it here then. I'll push it. Paste. Okay, cool. I don't know why I did that. I copied it too far down. Paste. Oops. I will be right back. What a momento. left and turn right. I'll just call it idle first. So idle is the state first. Idle turn left. This will also be in the BS split space over here, and then we have our idle turn right BS. No. Why did that? Why did you do that? Okay, it really doesn't like me when I press backward or something. That's weird. Go ahead and why not? Let's go ahead and bolden those out like the other ones. All right. Do we have any other locomotion ones that I haven't considered? So. Oh, just realized that my audio is crap. Whoops daisies. Okay, so our boost will be montage. What else do we got? Transition, reverse, drifting, hop, initiate, and then I'll do. Let's do hop, jump, airtime. Right, we have airtime. This is airtime if you wanted airtime, not airtime if you got flung into airtime. So this is like, as you're kind of falling, you would have this idle kind of thing. So it actually is a loopable idle. So I actually needed to do that. Let's see. Idle, hop, jump, airtime. And any idle, in my opinion, like any idle is considered a loop. So I mean, like anything that's not an idle probably won't be a loop. That's why I'm not even worried about. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Let's see here. Airtime, land. Let's see. Okay, landing is the last one, so landing. So we'll do hop, jump, land. Oh, why did I do that? Hop, jump, landing. So that'll be a squash and stretch kind of thing. At first, we can probably just use the initiate as the land. It's just a reversal of that. Let's see here. Grab and attain consumables. This is one-offs. Are there any other things that are locomotion related? Slowed. Yes. Okay, so slowed. Slowed. This is gonna be. That's gonna be state machine. I'm gonna ask Pat a question. Could I just blend? Could I just do a... Let's see. Or animate the most extreme slow and okay, cool. Slowed. And so slowed, I did want to have the a small slow, medium slow, heavy slow. Similar with the reaction stuff, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to run that. So I'm asking Pat about it now. And he is typing back, so let's see. Like, should I do a maximum animation, a slow animation, and then he can kind of like blend between the maximum value and so scale the play rate. Ah, true. Perfect. All right, so slowed can be done and in variable using state machine, and I won't have to worry about animating multiple slow types. Not that it'd really be a big deal. You could just technically duplicate an animation, like the max slow animation, and just have it not be as slow. So you could have just like and then so yeah, it just kind of depends. So I think slowed. So I think slow actually might be better to have slow upon my React my React section. So I might have to skip one for this one. Decelerate. So these are all my main movement stuff, and a slow I think would be in the land of reaction. Let's see. So I'm gonna do I'll do reactions next. So reactions will be, let's see here. Reactions. For right now, I'll just do it this way. And I'll paste here. Paste here, and then I'll have the sections here. So they'll have this be locomotion. And I'll have this be a different color as well. I think would be maybe if this would be filled. Fill color. Will it work that way? Maybe not. Will it not let me? Looks like it will. Kind of odd. Yeah, it really doesn't want me to change colors. Odd, okay. Locomotion. Alright, if it's not gonna let me do change colors for some reason, then I'll have to do this for now. Weird, okay. Alright, well, so reactions. So we'll have let's see. Those are good. Those are done. Airtime, landing. All right. React back hit. These are all going to be just a montage. The reason why I'm making these all separate is just so I can, like on Malapoi, we have a lot of them done, but I'm trying to figure out what all needs to be done still. And so I can just like color these little boxes, and it'll let me kind of like figure out and visually see what else I needed to do. That way I'm not just kind of like guessing where I'm at. Not the most riveting stream for sure, like when I'm doing just this part, but it's definitely needed. React right. React left hit montage. So those are my core reacts. And I'll have that all in the same montage, I'd React montage. So let's see. Paste. So rather than having montage at the end of everything, I could just do it like this. Just make it more simple for myself. Let's be logical. Core React montage. React montage. Ultimate, slowed. Okay, so then we have our abilities. All right, we have our basic. Why turn white? What happened? Basic attack montage. And this actually, this part specifically might be, well, we'll see, but let's see here. So I know basic attack montage we have currently, at least for Malapoi. Let's see here. Combat, basic attacks, anim holds. So so here we have our core basic attack montage here. And I'm trying to figure out, let's see, so we have release left and release right, which are two separate bits that you can call from the same montage, which is really cool. Default. So default is just the standard, I'm doing a starting the hold. Let's see here. I'm mostly concerned about, like, okay, how's it going to be if you're looking around. So this might be variable depending on the character. Let's see here. So we need to have our build up. So our, why is it doing that? I don't want them to be white. Really? So you have a basic attack build up. assuming they have a build up, but I think most might. Standard. Is it just doing that from now on? Weird. Okay, so we have a basic attack build up. Maybe. Then we have our for right now I'll do left attack. Right basic attack. That's gonna be really freaking annoying. I don't want the text to be white. Why are you showing white? Okay. Alright, yeah, so we have our core build up for our basic attacks, and we have our left and right, and then our hold is just a variable on the end of this animation. So that's just an additional looping right here. Left and right. The thing is like with characters like Bucky, it actually is a possible separate blend space. So I'm thinking that might be the case for some more of them. So let's see here. Now if I have it shoot forward, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a montage of just let's see, standing up. So we need to have like our, let's see, initiate. So that might just be the build up. Basic attack. Initiate. Left and right. Or no, this was going to be just probably just straight up. But yeah, there's certain things that can't blend. Like for instance, the way that he attacks left is not the way he attacks right at all. With some characters, it would be the same. So it kind of just this is very dependent on the character. So I'll do maybe BS. Probably not though. Probably doesn't need a blend space. All right, what else do we need? Let's see if it'll let me change the fill color now. It won't let me. Oh well. Alright, so what else do we need? We have our locomotion, we have our core reactions. I know we need our combat here soon. Let's see here. Basic montage. Let's do, what is it? I'll do position reactions now. So like, let's see. Personality react montage. I dig that. So we'll have wins the race. The basic ones. Loses the rack. Loses race. That white's so hard to look at. Okay. Let's see. That's gonna be combat, actually. So, is there anything else that I'll do? Celebrate. Celebrate. Kind of like a small celebration, not a looping celebration. Because the win is going to be a loop. So actually, this is going to be a idle. Idle wins, idle loses. Okay, celebrate is going to be a one-off. Let's see. Let's do like an upset one, so similar to the quick celebrate. So most everything else is going to be non-hero personality based, likely. Oh, grab consumable actually was gonna that's not necessarily combat. So grab consumable, consume consumable. Grab consumable. So the way that they will like snatch consumable out of the air or whatever they do to take us a consumable, I want it to be very, very character related, and related to master character, and also how they consume it, whether they eat it or they crush it or whatever it is. I want it to be very character related, just to have a lot more lore feel to it. Okay, I think that everything else will be combat related. Let's see here. Well, other than respawning, I think respawning and that's technically combat. So I'll have that as combat. So respawning, explosion before hell, gets a kill, loses 2. I'll just have 1 loss, 1 win for right now, just to keep the scope down. Confused or dazed. Slowed. Yeah, I think everything else is combat related. Oh, I want to do the, what is it? That, knocked in the air, CC'd thing. Let's see here, what was it? That'd also be combat though. So that, yeah, I'll leave that for combat. Let's see here. Basic attack, add rotation. Alright, so the next one's going to be combat. This is a combat section. Combat. Oh, it's so hard to look at. Give it darker. Why is that the standard? I don't understand. Reset. Will that work? No, why? Why is that becoming the standard? Standard. Black. I'll figure that out. That's gonna make me mad. All right. So for right now, let's do passive. All right, and this is also going to be montage. So I'm going to do that. Combat. Montage. And I don't know why I did this before. Let me go ahead and... Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and make this just combat. And then this needs to go down there. All right, here we go. So reactions, and then combat. Let's see here. If I bring everything down in one. Oh, I just need to bring it down. There we go. I'll have it spaced for right now. So locomotion, reactions, and combat are now separate. All right, so this will be basic attack montage. I do wonder if we can just make a full combat montage. Let's see here. Let me ask Pat again. Alright, cool. So he says split montages. So we'll keep it as basic attack montage, and we'll have our ability. One basic attack, another. Alright, so we'll have one montage per ability. So we'll do, just in case there are, just in case there are any animations for passives, I'll go ahead and add a passive right now. So let's do passive, montage, Not needed for all. So let's see here. So we might have like this would literally just be like one probably reaction, but yeah, because I don't think that it would need an initiate. It'd probably just be it. So passive animation. I'm not sure what else to call it really. Just passive animation procs. Can I change my settings for this? Nope, doesn't like that. I just don't know why that's becoming my basic of my typical is white. I don't want to get it. So let's make sure my audio is still pumping. Let's see. Is my audio still good? My typical is white. I don't want to get it. So just make sure my audio is still pumped. Okay, I think we're good on audio. We'll keep it slightly closer to my mouth so people can hear me better. All right, cool. So passive animation. I think that's probably it for this section. All right, so we have our just because I want to. All right, cool. So what else we got? So ability 1, ability 2. Ability 1 montage. This would be just like the other one too, like the basic attack. So we have, let's see, left and right, or just straight ahead. Oh. Ability initiate or build up. Ability. Probably ability follow through. And really, this could be one animation, so that could be, assuming that they're not split between multiple different states. So this could be... This could be one single animation, so we can split into these different segments. So, let's see. Ability release. Activate. What is this music? Okay, ability 2 montage, same kind of thing. And then we'll do the same thing again with ult. It really wants to go white, huh? That's ridiculous. Standard, black. Ultimate montage. And so things like certain kind of abilities I think could also have blend spaces. And that's mostly because I think that yeah, like if you have, say if Red throw something, and you have this throwing animation, then you might have like an alternate yeah, you might have an alternate blend space just for that holding animation of that throw item. And it's just something to consider. How that could be, yeah, how that could be a thing as a possible blend space, but it probably is a lot easier if it's not. All right, so let's do other core combat things. So let's do states. Might be a little bit redundant saying combat again. Combat states montage. Come on. So let's do, what do we got? The reacts, airtime. So one was going to be airtime. Knocked into air. So there's any kind of CC that will launch you. So knocked into air. And that could have an idle as well as... So what I can do for when I animate those would be a initiate and an idle. So that would be knocked into air. Just like the hop. Let's see, where's my hop at? Hop initiate, hop landing. Although I think that the landing would always be the proper one. So I think really it's gonna be just getting hit and then, yeah, okay. So knocked into air, initiate, and then knocked into air. I'll do for right now anyway. I'll do idle. Okay, what else do we got? Combat damage. This is my damage reactions. Whack-a-troll. Basic attacks. I think I have this in my locomotion ones. I have my burning one and all that stuff, so. Idle 2, states, additive. Okay, I'll create a burning state. Let's see. Okay, my C seed, and then I'll create my combat states. Because those are combat states, but I think it's kind of more specific. It's more like the hop. Montage. This will be my, let's see, motion. This will be my idle alts montage. I can cut these off. Well, it's idle too. For boost montage, it kind of splitting up these. Probably our hop state machine. Let's see here. I'll have to figure out if this is going to be. Let's see. Is hop. In air and landing. So I know that the CC knockup things probably will be montage, multi-state montage, but a hop might be in the core state machine because it's part of locomotion. So I'm just not sure. In air and landing are state machine. Hop is montage. Okay, good to know. Hop initiate, montage. Hop is montage. Just bring this to LinkedIn real quick. Oh, did I already send that to that? Oh, interesting. So LinkedIn. Weird. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. That makes sense. Post? Maybe? Alright, cool. I think I'm good to go. Okay, cool. Okay, idle knocked into air. I'm gonna... I'll keep that for right now, but yeah, I might end up cutting that. So let's see here. What else do we got? We have slowed. We have... So boost and sped will be the same kind of thing. Sped up and everything. Freezing, which will proc when you're in the water or with the ice spells. Burned. The burned effect will happen when your vehicle is hot or exploding or anything kind of like that. That will be a typical one. So slowed, freezing, burned. So these are all CCs of some sort for the most part. Let's see what else we got here. So for right now, we're gonna actually have the exploding animation be ragdoll, which would be really funny. We'll see how that goes. And then we have respawning. So I'm gonna do respawn 1 and respawn 2. So I'll do a respawn montage. Respawn. What would I call this? Initiate? Probably initiate. Respawn initiate. Call it respawn 2 for right now. And then I had this one other one I wanted to do, which would just be 0 health. Paste. Zero health. 0 health montage. Paste that, and then we'll have my 0 health. Yeah, 0 health montage, which will be probably in the damaged effect. So these are the reactions. This might be a little bit loud in my audio. All right. 0 health. Zero health initiate, which might actually be an idle, but 0 health. Yeah, I'll put 0 health initiate. Because they may not all be idols. All right. tofu? What is that, Sniffins? Little wax on me. All right, let's see what we got here. Turn that down a tad bit. There we go. All right, let's see what else we got to do. I think that's the majority of them, honestly. Let's see. So we have our initiation, our reaction, our locomotion, our combat. And I think that's probably going to be it. Let's see. Reactions. Personality reactions. Yeah, I think for our list, that's probably most of it. Most of it are here is just for our animation list. I can't really think of anything. Yeah, celebrate. We have simple, upset, simple, consume, idle. So now that we know that the hop is a montage. CC. There's no CC'd landings. Idle alts montage. I'm gonna call this my idle blend space. That's what I need to do. I'll go ahead and cut everything and move it down here for right now. Paste. So let's make our vehicle control blend space. Alright, vehicle control blend space. So I take off all these BS ones. So our simple idle is going to be the most important thing, probably. Acceleration center. This can be done in a docs too, but I like to do it on like a spreadsheet. I feel like that's just a little more helpful for me on the spreadsheet. Control vehicle, additive blend space. I'll put a dash right here. Additive blend space. So we have pace, most important thing, idle 1. Is all these. And these are just posed because they because it's additive. So I'll just do, yeah, additive pose, idle turning left, idle turning right. Okay. Boost montage. Probably by itself. Reverse idle. So I guess I'll have drifting as part of this. So let's see here. Boost montage, reverse transition. First initiate, reverse idle. So hop montage. Hop initiate montage. Okay, this should be right. This should, for the most part, I can think of. This should be right. Yeah, I didn't add some of these additionals like this, but I think they should be fine. Idles montage. I guess I bring these up. Bring this down. Paste. Boost montage, SMs. Locomotion for state machine. Boost montage, jumping montage. we have a boost initiate? Let's see, boost. It just goes it all in one. Let's see. I can maybe have this be in both in one. Hop and boost. Let's see. Move states. Maybe they should be separately, but I'll have them together for right now. I'll figure it out later. So move states, montage. Figure it out as we go along. I might make it a separate montage, but we'll see. Boost. Boost initiate. Go ahead and cut this one. Move states montage, locomotion. And then lastly was the idle montage. Is for state machine. Cut and read one down. I just want to be kind of clean. So reactions all the way to here. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to talk to programmer about this one, but at least for right now, I can start if it'll let me change the color. Let's see. It will. Perfect. Okay, so this is allowing me to do this. Good. All right. So this, all the way to these are green. These are good for Malboy. So we have all of his basic locomotions done. I have his. I'll go ahead and not do the top bit, so. Let's see. That's 4. This could be a new section. I still can't change that. That's lame. I'm actually gonna hold off on this just in case we change anything. I actually don't want to have a bunch of stuff that's pre-done and then we have to change it all again. All right, so we have these two. Let's see, we have all the animation, so we do have that. Cool, and then we have our idle 3 dragging before. I haven't made that yet, so this is to do. And then let's see here, we got Reverse initiate, reverse idle. Got those two done recently. Our hop. Airtime. I need to do that. I need to do the landing too. So these are two I need to do as well. And for right now, I'll just do red just to have that I need to, it's kind of like a warning. I need to get this done. So these two I need to get done. We have what? We have boost initiate. We have hop jump initiate. So boost is done. Hop is not done, so we need to make a hop. Get reactions. React montage, we have the right and the left currently. So we need to, let's see. We have a spin attack, that's going to be our ability 1 as well. Idle race, we have that one. Boost 1, boost 2, wins. We have a burning. We have, let's see, where's win? So we had 2 victories, I think. Pretty sure we had 2 victories. So we have a burning one. It's a super easy, simple one I was doing. We don't have that one. We don't have his respawns just yet. But we'll get those in. Let's see. Knock up and knock up initiate. We have those. He's gotten CC'd. Ability initiate, ability build up, and ability. Oh, the ultimate. Okay, the ultimate. We don't have that just yet, so I just need to figure out. Let's see. Go ahead and cut this. Go down, paste. Paste. Yeah, I need to split these up. I don't know why it's being so random. So the ultimate is not ready, but the VFX are ready though, for those. Ability initiate, build up. Okay, ability 1 and ability 2. So ability 1, we are good. His basic attacks are good to go. Ability 1, spin to win. Yeah, spin to win's good to go. Ability 2, whack control. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, whack control's good to go. The montage is also good to go for right now. Passive may not be needed. I don't think we needed passive for Malboy. I think we're probably good. So it needs to be done. Needs to be done. These should be green. I'm not sure why I made them red. Oh, slowed is not done. Octanier is done. Let's see here. These need to be done. Health is 0. Montage needs to be done. This needs to be done. That's gonna go. Do purple. Purple's NA. Not applicable. So I'll make this purple. That's better. Alright, grab consumable is done. It looks pretty cool too. Then we got consumable hasn't consumed yet. Let's see. Upset. Celebrate. We haven't done a typical celebrate yet. We have, I think, we have our win state. So let's see. Animations. We have a grab consumable. This looks pretty cool. Grab consumable montage. Airtime CC'd. That's when he's mad that he's getting knocked down the air. Alright, then we have a selected montage thing, so I'm not really sure. For this one, I'm not sure if we're actually going to have this be used, because I'm not sure if I want a selected one. Celebrated. Win celebrate. This is our win state idle. More him right now. Let's see. I know we have a little bit of clipping right here. It kind of sucks. So we need to do the quick upset, quick celebrate, like popping his fist in the air kind of thing. Idle lost race. So it needs to be like a really sad on one of them. And consuming. So we have a lot that needs to get done here. A lot of things. So we need to do the hit reacts. Hit react montage. The hop initiate I need to do. That should be pretty easy. And then I need to make this montage. Okay, and then locomotion anims state machine. Okay, that's good to go. So I just need to make these. Idle alts montage. I need to make the montage. And blend space is good to go. Cool. All right, so I now know, and I now have a pretty solid list of what I need to do next, and I can figure out priority as soon as well. But I think that's just really good to know kind of where I'm at. Purple being not applicable, red just being I need to do it, or it needs to be redone kind of thing. So right now I have red it just needs to be done, or needs to do it. So this is a double thing. So I'll go ahead and put that in my notes right here. Edit. Red needs to be done. Done or redone. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that we're good on this one. Cool. So yeah, the all animation list, and then we have, let's see here. The all animation state list is going to be a little bit different. So the all animation state list is going to be something like the actual, what animation plays during this state of the game or whatever. So this could be quite a lot of stuff. So we have takes first place. So take first place could be something like, so I can, let's put this over here. I can kind of just choose which animation does this kind of thing. And so we can actually just program this in. And this one actually does not need everyone on here. This is literally just for Pat. So right now I think we'll have just, the animation state will always proc a certain animation. So I don't want to actually have a character on here. So during these events, these are the kind of things that happen. So I think, celebrate, let's see here. Personality, so personalities would be copy, celebrate, upset. So this is use cases of these animations basically. Surpasses someone else. Bump to by someone. So a bump could be like an almost upset react kind of thing. So I didn't actually consider bump states. Yeah, I'll figure that out after a little bit. But yeah, goes off track into dirt. Drives into water. So I'll do drives into water will be the freezing. Falls into water. Freezing. Hits another champ. So we already know what happens with these. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out. These aren't sticks to the game, they're yelling. They're laughing. So rough terrain. Driving on rough terrain, slowed. Yeah. On fire. Gets a kill. Celebrate. Gets kill or assist. Death. So when you die, or let's see. Put explodes for right now. Let's make it a little more family friendly. Explodes, we'll do 0 health. Zero health initiate. Ability initiator build up. So this won't. These things will always proc. I have these things initially, this list, because it was going to be for voice lines. Let's see. See, react montage. It's another champ. Respawn. Back in game. Respawn montage. Respawn montage. 1 or 2. Falls off map. I think once the character knows that it's fallen, probably upset or no, let's do the 0 health. Your health initiate. Maybe the bump ended by someone could have that the hit react or the directional react. another champion. Probably nothing here. So I don't want him to like constantly be celebrating. But it would be like probably a voice line. Let's see. No, I'll keep off this actually too. I think I want to cut both of these, so I'll just make it more simple. Delete row. Hit another champ. I want to get rid of that. Delete row. This was in my loses, my reactions. Oh yeah, my personality reactions, or my personality. Yeah, personality low react montage. So that would be idle. Idle loses. You know what? I think I'll do idle wins for first 3 places right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna take me a little bit more time to kind of figure out what else I want to do. So I think I'm gonna cut this off for now. Probably have some dinner. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.